Another track that is good for beginner bass players to practice is Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. The song has intricate bass parts included, but we're going to have a look at the basic notes and rhythm to play that song simply. The version I listened to was in the key center of A, and so when we look at the verse, the 4 notes we have to familiarize ourselves with are the note D, which I'm going to play on the A string, 5th fret, the note A, which I'm going to play on the E string, 5th fret. You could play the open A string, but I prefer to play the A on the E string at the 5th fret because I have more control over the sound. The 3rd note is F sharp, which I'm going to play this time on the 2nd fret of the E string. And then the last note, which is the open E string. So the 4 notes are D, A, F sharp, and E. Now I've chosen those note positions on my bass guitar because it's repeated so often. We could also choose to vary what we play so that boredom doesn't kick in, and we can use different notes on different strings. For example, we could play the F sharp on the 9th fret of the A string, or we can play the 4th fret of the D string. And then follow that with the E, which is the 2nd fret on the D string, or the E, which is the 7th fret on the A string. So those are different places that you can play the F sharp and the E. Let's come to the rhythm. The basic pattern is where we play the first note on the 1 and then the 2nd note on the and between the 2 and the 3. So of the 4 notes, the first one will come on the 1, the second note will come on the and between the 2 and the 3, the 3rd note will come on the 1 again, and the 4th note will come on the and between the 2 and the 3. So the D will be 1, the A will be and between 2 and 3, the F sharp will be 1, and the E will be and between 2 and 3, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now that's the basic run of notes for the verses. The bass player may add other notes at other times in the bar, but for the basic simple playing of that verse, those 4 notes in that order at that time will work. You can play along with the original by following that pattern. Now, when we come to play the chorus, to play the simple way, we just have to add a few more portions of the bar, particularly the 2 and the 4, so that our total inclusion within the bar will be the 1, the 2, the and between the 2 and the 3, and the 4. That's if we play it simply. And what we would have to do is then play the D for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the first part of the chorus. It's D, A, F sharp, E, like the verse, but we've added that extra number in the bar. That's the 4. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. First part of the chorus. Then this next part of the chorus, I'm going to use the A string, so I will play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So therefore, we need to include the 2 this time, because the E comes on the 2. The D is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and the F sharp is on the and between the 2 and the 3. So let's do that again. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Now that's the simple way to play the chorus. I'm going to play all of it together simply so that we can get that. Back into the verse, right? That's the simple way. Now the complete way is to include a note on the and after the four. And the notes that we include on the and after the four are what I would call approach notes, which help us to land on the note which is the next one in the next bar. When we play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, we play an E before hitting the A. So we start with D, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Then we play another E before the F sharp like this. So I'll do the two together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There's the F sharp. So it's open E, then to the F sharp. And then the next time to get to the E, we play an A, then to the E, like this. So I'll do that first section of the chorus with that added note on the and after the four. And then we're back into the second part of the chorus. To the verse. So that is a more complete way to play the chorus, and when you listen to the track, the bass player includes several other intricate little notes between the core notes that we've just looked at in this session. And what I would say is, if you have any problems understanding exactly what he's doing, give me a shout and I'll explain. This is a basic pattern for beginner bassists. Obviously, any pattern can be enhanced and made a lot more complicated, but I'm just trying to introduce these songs as beginners, and they're popular songs, well-known songs. So if you want to play along to Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, that is a basic bass line that you can use and it will work with the original. Hope everything helps.